Okay, so this is our first time running this thing. Never even started it, so today we're gonna find out how well it's gonna work out. Still got the tag on it. What's left of it. I did check the oil in it before I tried to start it, but I will double check it. The oil's good. And I checked the hydraulic fluid, it's good. Maybe I had I think that's choke off. All right, so it took me right at 14 minutes to split all the wood that I had in that firewood box. And that firewood box, I think it was stacked about 3 foot high, 2 rows 3 foot high and 4 foot wide, I think. I'll have to double check that, remeasure. But I'm gonna stack this back up now that it's split and just see what it comes out to. So I can measure and see exactly how much I got out of what was stacked in there, the rounds that were stacked in that box, and how long it took me to split it. Stacked up, and that took me about, I spent just probably less than a minute moving cameras around. It took me about 10 minutes to, probably about 8 minutes to 7 or 8 minutes, I guess, to stack this back up. Now, you couldn't stack it like this. I mean, you could, but it would take it a lot longer to dry if you stacked it in a box with sides on it. I just done this for the video. I was just sitting here, and it's something that'll hold it together for me, so I can get a good measurement on exactly how much this thing, how much we split. And we've got about 3 foot 3 inches, 4 feet wide. So yeah, you're a little bit shy of 1 rick, which is a face cord. But I was 14 minutes. You know, probably another 20 minutes max. Pretty easy. I mean, I was going at a pretty good speed, but you could pretty easily split 1 rick of wood with this splitter if you got your wood sitting here close by. And as far as the splitter goes, I mean, when I had to crank it several times, but that was my fault. I didn't have the choke on. The choke was off, and but once I turned the choke on, it started first crank and seemed to do excellent, in my opinion. I mean, I have no complaints. One thing I did do like about it that a lot of these small engines don't have is a fuel gauge. It's got a fuel gauge right on top of the tank, so you can keep an eye on that. And I don't like how all this bark and crap gets all. I went and got me a bucket and set it down there to clean it out and throw it in. But you can see here on the ground, you don't want to split firewood on gravel that you want to keep, because it'll, I mean, I'm getting ready, I split it here for the video. I normally would split it off out where there's no gravels, leaves and grass, whatever. But I'm going to rake this up best I can and then blow it off with the blower to try to save as much gravel as I can, but you can never get it all cleaned back up. But anyways, keep an eye out in the future for some modifications. I don't know when it'll be. I mean, hopefully sometime in the near future, but I got a lot going on right now, so it works fine like it is. I just think I can speed it up a little bit. And if you're interested in that video, keep an eye out. And also, I mentioned before, this firewood box, I built it. I have a, you know, I've got a welder and grinder, cutting wheel. I built that out of some, as far as the lumber goes, sawed it on the Woodland 130 Max, or whatever it's called. It's a HM 130 Max sawmill. I sawed that myself. But anyways, the crate that sawmill came in was all angle iron, 1.5 inch angle iron, and I took it apart, cut the welds and took it apart, and that's what I built this firewood box out of. And there was enough metal you could build a bigger box than that. Now, I built the carry-all. I built that out of some other metal I had, but as far as the frame of the box goes, I built that out of that crate. But I've got a video on that. I've not got it all put together yet, but I was going to give you an idea of what I've done to build that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and if you like the video, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and keep an eye out for more videos in the future. I've got a lot of logs around here. I've got some, I'm going to go back. I got several more of these trees. They've been laying in the woods for at least a year and a half. I can't remember how long they've been blown over, but they do have some rot around the outside edges. But I'm going to go get one and bring it back, saw it up, and see how much firewood and lumber I can get out of that one log. That's going to be a video coming up in the future as well. But anyways, I'll shut up and see you next time.